Like Berlacher to entertain you with the help of Candy Divine. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Let's make this music last forever. Hallelujah. As a kind of sort of field trip, not today, but last Sunday, as a kind of sort of field trip with my church, we actually went to a Baptist church, one state and a couple of counties over. And I loved it. I always wanted to go. Maybe it's because of movies, and I've always wanted to go to a Baptist church. Growing up, I was never into church, period. But we got a little baggie with a little gifts in it, a pen, a planner for 24, and a little prayer from Isaiah 48:17. I am the Lord your God who teaches you what is best for you. Yeah, something I'm still learning and coming to terms with and accepting. So, 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, not today, but last Sunday, went to a Baptist church, and it was part of an outreach program, trying to be more fluent, develop a more fluent relationship between churches and the Christian faith. I think it's a good idea. In addition to the awesome music that you usually hear in a Baptist church, it's the kind of church where I don't know if it's in a Baptist church if the leader is called a minister or a priest or a pastor. I'm not sure. It's I think it's labeled. It's labeled as a pastor. The dude is labeled as a pastor on the thing, so I guess it is pastor for Baptist church. But it was the kind of church where the audience talks back to the preacher. He'll be saying things like, "I want to say something," and somebody in the audience will shout, "Say it, child!" I love it. I swear to God, I thought I was at a Tyler Perry play, and I've never been to a Tyler Perry play. My sister enlightened me as to who Tyler Perry is years ago. But I have to say, I actually favor the plays over the movies. Although the first movie I saw, Witness Protection, something about the Witness Protection Program, whatever. That was the first movie I saw. And I have to say, that one was pretty good. But I do favor the plays. I think the message gets through better in the plays than they do the movies. The church I've been attending for over a decade now, so I don't really have any reason to want to leave that church. But this isn't a bad substitute church. I go to once in a while just for the hell of it. Oh God. Pardon the stains on my Bush rock band Bush T-shirt here. I got a whole bunch of homegrown tomatoes for free, and I kind of pigged out on them, and I bit into one, and oh my joint. But this is my favorite band Bush. I saw them the first time in the '90s, when I took my sister to see them. Well, excellent band. Actually, I remember my sister, when we saw Bush, 96, 97. Anyway, when we saw Bush in the 90s, the band Bush, I remember I took my kid sister with me. And when the concert started, she actually started crying. And I was like momentarily kind of a little worried because I was like, oh God, am I going to have to take her out into the hallway and calm her down and miss some of this concert now? But next thing I know, she was laughing and having a good old time. But anyways, but yeah, back to the Baptist church I went to last Sunday. The message was cool too. He's talking about how they said the devil, but talking about how evil uses debate, denial, discrediting, and disassociation. The four D's. The message was awesome. How evil uses debate, denial, discrediting, and disassociation to further separate us as a people. As further the message also, he further emphasized the importance of individual testimony. Which brings me into the message of the church. We had a substitute pastor, but the message of today's church service, which is basically a relationship with God is more important than just believing. There are several people that they don't have. That believing is not an issue for them. They don't have a relationship with God. I talked about this before on my channel, but and that's why it's important that we as humans maintain our relationship with God and share openly our relationship with God so that others may find their way as well. In other words, to put it in layman's terms, to doubt the existence of God, doubt does not equal damnation. Does not equal damnation necessarily. We're human beings. Of course we're going to doubt. They have this brain, We only use 20% of it as of what modern science says today. Some use more than that, probably. Others probably use less. I don't know. I know a Presbyterian church will perform a wedding ceremony without a government contract. I don't know if a Baptist church would. I don't know. That's information I might need to look into one day. Because trust fund, yes. Marriage license, hell to the no. The only ones who benefit from a marriage license is divorce court and the government. Those are the only two entities that benefit from a marriage license. And yes, if you're a real man, and you're going to be concerned about the welfare of your family, even if something happens to you. So you want a trust fund. You know how easy and better, I think better, a trust fund is better than a marriage license as far as looking after and protecting, your family as a man, as a father, as a husband. A trust fund, totally. Marriage license, hell to the no. Okay, I don't want this to be too long, but I did want to share a little anecdote I heard at the grocery store I work part-time at. I'm sorry I haven't put out a lot of videos. I'm learning a new job. Sometimes I have to go to work early to learn how to take care of things over there. Anyways, I'm really, plus I'm finally 99.9% done staining my deck, so I got a lot on my plate right now. So, but I did want to share an anecdote. This is a secondhand anecdote I heard from a customer at the store. The store I work with, we get people all over the country. I know, I have to card them. But this guy says he witnessed robot construction workers. As he said, I saw one relaxing. A construction worker robot. This guy says he saw this robot, quote, relaxing. Yeah, he sat down on the curb and he holds up his hand and something opened up and something came out. And then somebody asked him something or some human said something, then he puts it away and goes back to work. Again, I'm telling this story secondhand, but I thought it was an anecdote worth sharing, even if it is secondhand. You get some interesting people with some interesting stories in that store. All right. I guess I get a little political with this. I posted a video short talking about a billboard I saw that ticked me off about immigrants grow our economy. Yeah, for who? Because under the current administration, not for the American legal American working class. Ugh. Also, see, I notice a lot of billboards up now. Billboards, political billboards up, obviously directed at older people. Yeah, like older people. Talking about, oh, Kamala, Trump's going to take away Social Security and all this BS, and obviously aimed at, senior citizens. But I have a little hope because they get a lot of old couples coming to that store, and yeah, and wearing MAGA hats. And every time I see one with a MAGA hat on, I'm like, hey, I like your hat. And I show them the coin I got. I already showed that on here. And they say, yeah, all right. Like one guy today had a MAGA hat on. He's like, yeah, hey. And after I was done ringing him up, they left. All right, well, vote early. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with voting early. See, back in 2020, we didn't have a handle on. That's why a lot of shenanigans happened. But yeah, it's. I was reminded of that joke from Norm Macdonald. I think I might have said this already. But had it, that old joke from Norm Macdonald, God rest his soul. It says, yeah, it says in a lot of the history books that the good guys won all the wars. And I'm thinking, what are the odds of that? Yeah, I mean, it's like, I remember I was a theater student once upon a time in college, and I watched The Honeymooners a lot, and I had a theater teacher tell me that show is a good reference. And I was thinking about the episode where Ralph refers to the Indians as the vanishing race. And yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to Native Americans. They got us all convinced that they're all rainbow people, and they all name the trees and la 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 la. No, they were cannibals. They say that Europeans brought all over these illnesses and stuff and got them sick. Nope, these people were on the verge. It didn't matter. They were as a people, they were already unhealthy, leading the lives of hunter gatherers and war amongst each other. Yeah, but no. The left will have you convinced. No, they were all rainbow people. Just sat around singing all day and naming the trees. All right, I don't want this to be too long. It's a little longer because I haven't done one in a while, but I now understand why somebody would watch WWF. It's not something I really was into as a kid, but although I did like boxing, I did like especially movies about boxing, but I didn't understand the whole WWF, but I think I do now. It really is. It's just a way. It just provides you some sort of outlet to shut your brain off. For me, I started watching the 2008 Knight Rider show. Literally, I mean, like a couple episodes in, and it's the only thing I can shut my damn brain off. Even though all the human characters in this, is no wonder it flopped. All the human characters are annoying, even the main ones. So far, I mean, there's this one chick in there, Zoe. She seems okay. At least so far, she seems fun, anyways. But all the characters are freaking annoying. The guys all act like kids. When they're not whatever, engaging in the story in that week's episode. In the downtime, the guys are all acting like children. And the girls, when they're not playing the victim, they act like Mother Superior. Maybe that's just mainstream TV today. It's just the way it goes. Yeah, but when the female characters are not in dire need of help, being victims, yeah, they're playing Mother Superior. It's just the characters are annoying. I do like to want to point out though, this show 2008's Knight Rider did steal the whole morphing effect, where Kit morphs into different vehicles and stuff, including a Ford pickup truck when they got to go off road. I just want to say they stole that from the show Viper, a much better show because the human characters were just as entertaining as the souped up go and get the bad guy muscle car. But it is a good way to shut my brain off. So I'm watching the 2008 Knight Rider show for basically the same reason I watched the original when I was 5. Just dumb entertainment. Of course, I was 5. I didn't understand the complex story back then anyways. I just wanted to see Kit chase around and blow up stuff. And there definitely is that in this. I just want to shut my brain off. Oh, God. Mike Verlack, thank you for your time.